This channel is sponsored by Loot Crate, the monthly subscription box that's always filled with surprises for gamers and geeks alike. If you're interested, go to lootcrate.com/hawk525 and after choosing your crate, type in promo code HAWK525 for a 10% discount. The link and promo code will be in the description box below. Thanks guys, and hope you enjoy the show. Welcome to the 83rd episode of the Hypecast. I'm Sean, aka Hawk525, as always, being a host. And today we have Michi back once again.
Nah.
And we have Zawarudo in the mix.
Kitty, be quiet already.
The classic.
Yes, you got that lovely cat as always.
I'm about to kick it out.
We're gonna have SFaka hopefully soonish. He's like finishing up something, so we'll hear his input during very certain games. But anyway, we got a lot to cover. We have definitely some stuff to talk about for a podcast, including some Yakuza stuff. We got some Dragalia, even some mobile game stuff as well. Mortal Kombat. Briefly going over other fighting games as well. Persona 5. More stuff on that. And of course, the game a lot of people have been waiting for. And yeah, so on and so forth. So anyway, let's just go through this. Starting off with this episode, let's talk about briefly Yakuza 5 for the PS4 coming, at least in Japan, June 20th. And this time is not the Kiwami rendition or remaster or whatever. Because there was somewhere a while back with at least with one of the producers or one of the higher-ups, saying that they feel like the Kiwami makeover isn't as necessary for PS3 games. So I guess starting from was it 4? I forget exactly when. 4, 5-ish, maybe 3. I kind of forget. Not going to receive a Kiwami makeover, unfortunately. As much as I would like to see it, it's probably not going to happen because probably they were busy with Judgment, and they're probably going to be busy with the new Yakuza game anyway. So yeah, that's probably the reason, I am assuming anyway. I don't think there's any clear reasons. But yeah, speaking of which, we are getting a Yakuza game. It's been confirmed many a times now. But this time definitely is confirming a brand new Yakuza game with a brand new character, with Ichiban Kasuga. And not to mention they're having an audition for some new female character as well, who's apparently going to be his partner. So yeah. So any comment from you guys?
Yakuza coming to the States. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Need something.
Yeah. I think, still, I would like to get the older Yakuza games still, even though they don't have the Kiwami name on it. But it's still a good series to probably catch up on. And then, hello. Welcome to the episode. We were just talking about Yakuza.
Episode of what?
We were just talking about Yakuza.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Right.
Oh, but don't worry, we're gonna talk about something that could maybe interest you, which is like a new Call of Duty game for mobile.
For mobile?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell Clay
It's
about it.
already out, actually, and I'm not touching that thing with a 10-foot pole.
You could tell Clay about it.
It'll have VR and stuff. I haven't read too much into it. I'm just gonna bring it up here. Hopefully the fucking video won't blast my ears off or anything, but oh, Jesus Christ. He's doing that again. Hold on, let me turn that off. And
Just when he said it, kids, his ears is gone.
there we go. Ad block kinda, or U block, whatever. Oh no, shut up. And U block kinda fucks up the page for some reason, so yeah. I mean, from kind of looking at it, it looks okay. Not too bad for a mobile game. Well, this one's just an ad right now. But basically, there's some like missing shadows and stuff like that. That's like the only thing kind of missing. Some details a little, you know, downgraded, but other than that, looks pretty decent for a mobile game, at least. And it's just pretty much Call of Duty. Like I said, it'll have a VR, so I guess that's something. I think it's like a lot of maps and stuff from other Call of Duty games, like kind of mishmash into one game. So that's kind of cool, I guess, in a way. So if anyone, I guess, wants to like pick up a Call of Duty game that's like just a bunch of Call of Duty games in one on their phone, and they can do that.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting to see, but it's Call of Duty. But anyway, meanwhile, we're getting a King of Fighters All-Star game coming to the West in 2019 on mobile as well.
Whoa.
Oh man!
Just in time for me to buy a what's it called? Shit. It just came out. It's not, well, it's a fucking, I'm gonna look up that phone that I'm eyeing out. That's $1,000.
Oh.
Found it. Samsung Galaxy S10. Woo!
Yeah. Gotta get the latest Korean phone that could potentially explode because of the battery. But anyway, yes, we're getting a King of Fighters game also on mobile, and just the idea is like, so that's such a like a low blow. Anyone want to comment on it before we move on?
What, you guys don't have phones?
I knew about this game when it came out in Korea or Japan, so whatever.
Oh, look, it says that it's gonna be, you can build like a team deck or something, and large roster over 50 fighters at launch. Yeah, that's a lot of fighters, man.
Played it. Hard to understand and don't know the language once again.
But don't worry, it's coming to the West, man. You can just have a little patience if you really want to play it.
Rock Holiday in that game, I give no fucks about it. What's the problem?
Well, anyways, let's move on to a mobile game that we actually cared about, at least to some degree, is Dragalia Lost.
I didn't get anything.
Oh no.
Oh,
I actually got.
so familiar.
I got the worm print for the character.
Oh god.
Oh,
I don't even play this game.
It's fine. You could get into it because it's dragons.
I got the worm print for the character that I don't have.
I think that happened to me too. It's what?
It's a bow worm print. It's good for bow users, like bow skills, do more damage and shit. And I have a bow user.
Yeah.
That's that element, so I'm alright. It's just I didn't get the waifu.
I'm just waiting on the certain event, but I'll bring that up in a bit. So Dragalia Lost is having the 6-month anniversary. It's been almost or pretty much half a year. So congrats on that. We're getting a bunch of like bonuses for logging in, including 3 10 summon tickets pretty much, and a bunch of like war mites as well. Every day they log in for 10 days. So that's pretty sweet. And then let me just scroll through this. So they're having some sort of like retweet campaign where anyone who retweets this or retweets a certain tweet gets whoever gets like selected and stuff like that. 100 random winners or something like that will get a random 5-star dragon like sent to them or something like that. I think that's how it went.
I think it's one of their choice.
One of their choice.
It says on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
100 players get 1 dragon of their choice. That's a 5-star, or any dragon. It could be a 4-star. It could be a piece of shit dragon. And then 10 players will get 1 of every 5-star.
Ah, yes. Yeah, that's how it went. Yeah. So that's a pretty interesting campaign. Get a chance to get all the dragons so far, anyway. And then there's another campaign once again, and I think it reached the goal already of like 10,000 retweets. So we get like the 10 voucher and a bunch of like what's it called again?
Eldwater.
Yes, Eldwater.
That's a lot of Eldwater.
Yeah.
it's Fire Emblem Heroes feathers.
Yes, yeah.
And that's a lot of feathers.
30k for those who can't read. And then we got a Dragalia. That's, I think it's still going on right now, or is that already over?
I think it's done.
Oh, it's over. Yeah, because the new banner's up, right? Which features what? A bow user and what was it?
I think it's just the bow user.
Oh, that for the 5-star, right? Okay.
And
You
the
get
light dagger.
Oh yeah, you get a light dagger because for some reason with their events they like to throw in an off element character.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like 3 stars or something.
Mm-hmm.
But they could be good still.
Mm-hmm.
I just never really use them.
Right.
Oh, she's a 4-star.
Oh my god, she's like right on my fucking screen right now. All right. And then following that was a pretty big update for the game. I do like a lot of these features that they added to the game where, for example, the game speed for the auto button or the auto selection or auto battle, you can like change it up to like 2 times the speed, which is actually really nice. Yeah.
You could play in 2 times the speed.
Oh, can you also? Oh, dang, dude. Oh, yeah, game speed. Yeah, it says it right there.
It changes the game speed, and you could just put auto battle if you want to just do your dailies and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I did today, and I loved it.
Yep. Which is actually kind of nice, because you don't have to, like, burn your tickets as much now. You're just kind of like, alright, let's just auto battle these real quick. You can also equip 2 worm prints onto your adventures, not just 1 anymore, which is actually kind of cool. So you can, like, equip a nice offensive 1. You can also equip a worm print that, like, you know, increases the resistance of paralysis or sleep or something like that. I don't know. That's a very basic but straightforward combination.
Dragon Prep's the popular one.
Mm-hmm. You can trade in missing materials right on the spot, which is like also a thing in Grand Blues, so which is really nice. You can also set up some like certain conditions for co-op play, like if you want to set up a room, you can set up some rules. Didn't really look into it too much.
It's basically might, element, and it could be weapon too. All I know is you could like there's some people that have rainbow teams, I like to call them. It's just like whoa, that guy has 20k might, and then you check their team. There's like a water, a fire, a light, a wind, which is not really optimal for like certain events, of course. But people just want to like flex or something. I don't know.
Right.
You can make it so it's like a certain element or a certain weapon or a certain amount of might. So like if you don't want like a like a munchkin to come into your raid or whatever, you can set it to have a minimum of 4K might or something.
Okay. That's cool. Now we gotta do void enemies. And a dragon is being added to the advanced dragon trials. So yeah, very welcoming features from this update. I do like it overall. And yeah, they're just talking about it. I'm just like skimming through a video. There's the dragon. They added. I forget the name of the dragon. But anyway. And there was one more thing. Oh, right. There's a stupid owl from a certain game. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Faye.
Yep.
On the phone? What was that?
Listeners can only hear the music, but yeah. Fire Emblem Heroes! Woo!
The who?
So yeah. So Fire Emblem Heroes is coming to Dragalia Lost for some event. They haven't really announced it just yet. It just says it will be shared at a later date. So not sure when they're gonna come out. Probably after this event they'll start like spilling some information. But hey, that's cool. You know, I think we've all of us played Fire Emblem Heroes at some point, right? At least in this call, anyone?
All of us have, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Michi, you played, right?
I said yes. I uninstalled it recently.
You uninstalled it recently.
Yep.
Yeah, but now you can have a Fire Emblem on your Dragalia Lost now.
It's already got Granblue in it. Which is technically Rage of Bahamut.
Yes. But yeah, any predictions on the characters that will make it in, or wish list sort of?
Really want me?
Camilla.
Yeah, Camilla probably is gonna make. Probably, I think Camilla might be like a 4-star, and then some. I don't know. Lucina might be a 5-star or something. I don't know. It might be the other way. It could be the other way around, but I feel like Lucina will take the 5-star seat, and then when it comes to like the dragons, Tiki for sure. That's gonna happen. Maybe another dragon could be like Corrin, and
it's gonna be one dragon is more the problem.
Yeah,
it's like one dragon, 2 units.
Are you sure it's gonna be one dragon? I mean, come on, this is a big event, man.
Name an event. Name an event. Any event that still has.
Well, this is Fire Emblem, though. This is Fire Emblem, though.
Yeah, but the design team doesn't want to go through that much fucking work.
Hey, man, this is Fire Emblem, though.
Who knows how long it takes them to make these characters and all that stuff?
Hey, you don't know how long they were. You don't know how they were working on behind the scenes or not. You know.
Raid events have two dragons.
I was gonna make the Fate joke.
Raid events have two dragons. There's the summon dragon and there's the box dragon.
If it's that type of event.
Right, yeah, like if the Fire Emblem event's gonna have like some like raid thing, they'll definitely have like some sort of dragon that you can like farm for like.
This one's a facility and they usually trade off. So the next one's gonna be a raid.
Yeah. So that means we'll definitely get
We're gonna get Corrin or Faye or Corrin.
Male Corrin, female Corrin. I don't know, but it's probably gonna be the female Corrin.
I see it.
Yeah, Naui. If anyone remembers that dragon.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me open up my Fire Emblem game that I have not uninstalled yet.
What's the green hair's name?
Not Tiki.
Oh, it is Tiki.
Okay.
Not Tiki. It is.
Oh, it is Tiki. We're very well versed in the Fire Emblem lore, guys. We're the greatest experts.
It's been years.
It has been years. Let me see. Okay, so I see Lynn. I see Lynn and I also see Lynn. Yeah, there's a wedding Lynn as well. No. I'm trying to like find like any other dragons. Jeez Louise. Mirror? I don't know. Mirror can make it in there.
Mirror would be pretty good, though. I don't know if everyone knows.
Yeah.
About her.
Yeah, it's gonna be Tiki for sure. It's gotta be Tiki for at least one of the 5-star dragon. Maybe a 4-star dragon could be Naui or something. And then Korin might be the raid dragon that you can get, or you.
Yeah, there's like Naui, Korin, Tiki,
Mirror.
Mirror.
Yeah.
Second problem, you have to fit an element into that entire equation.
They're probably just gonna put it by their Fire Emblem Heroes color.
Yeah.
Not if it. You said it's gonna be a raid, so usually the main character and the dragon equal one element that's good against the raid, and then the secondary is gonna be different. So, and dragons are kind of weird. Actually, did Tiki and them even have an element if you use them?
Tiki's gonna be fire for watch. And then Korin is water, I think. Because
I was gonna mean main game still though, kind of ish.
That's completely different.
But when it comes to like the female characters, I think there's like a big ass selection, but it's pretty forward. When it comes to the males,
before it's fucking Crom, just to fuck with you all.
Crom is gonna be one of them. Roy is one of them,
Smash.
probably, and then Ike is gonna be up there, and then there's Marth. There you go. All right.
Who's Marth?
It was Marth. Murph.
Man, I know this female Marth.
We already talked about her.
Yeah, we already covered that. Come on.
Yeah, I was gonna continue the joke. Like in Fire Emblem. when
Maybe
400 sword
Ryoma.
users and-
Ryoma could make it in there.
And then
Oh,
we're
so
gonna
he could
get-
be busted in another game?
Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of characters. It's we can go on about it, but yeah, that's cool though. This is the first like big crossover event for Dragalia Lost. So, because side games tend to have like pretty fun crossover events, including Grand Blue. I know they had like Street Fighter 5, and then one of the big ones that was Persona 5. That one gave out one of the best like welfare fucking heroes in the game, which is Joker, 5-star dark element hero. Very good. But yeah, so looking forward to it. I'm like saving all my eggs so I can put that in that one basket, and hopefully I get some pose.
I'm gonna hear Faka Part 3.
Part 3?
Spend how much did you spend on New Year's again?
9K Wormite.
Oh jeez.
And you didn't get shit.
Yep, and the
Right.
Gala I spent 10K Wormite.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, welcome to the luck. Dragalia seems to be a little more jip because, oh look, worm prints, aka CEs.
Well, I guess like in a way, Grand Blue has quote unquote CEs, which is the summons. But
Yeah, that's pretty
I
much
think I've seen
what
less
they are.
summons in night.
yeah, pretty much what they are. Because like they give you like some sort of passive ability, just like CEs, and except at least these ones you can summon. But anyway, Dragalia Lost is like what you have the heroes, you have the dragons, and you have the worm prince. So yeah, the fucking RNG is kind of of messed up. But yeah, looking forward to it. Hopefully, it's gonna have a nice selection of characters for us not to pull. So anyway, we can move on to the next thing, which is the Google Stadia, which is the lovely cloud service gaming system service thing that Google has offered. Let me just fire it up here. So basically, this is kind of a unique little system because it's what you're gonna have is just a controller, no console at all. I think, yeah. I think it's just a controller, and it operates on Wi-Fi only, and there's like definitely no wires going on and stuff. It's all network based and stuff. So while that does sound interesting on paper, there is a concern about the whole input lag thing because it's all wireless. So there are some games like Assassin's Creed, Odyssey, Doom is gonna be in there apparently. There's a couple like new ones that are in there, and oh yeah, Rhyme is in there too. And maybe NBA 2K9. In Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Or I don't know. It might just use that as a tech demo, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, you want to have any comments right away?
Don't care at all for it.
Yeah.
I'm already gonna lose money to something we're gonna talk about later if it comes out this goddamn year. Fuck you, Switch 2.0.
I'm like trying to embrace the impact of that being a thing, but yeah. Just to wrap it up on this, I think it's not gonna kill consoles or anything like that. People like there are some people who would be like, oh, it's like the next thing in the future or whatever. It's like no. Google has done a number of things, and a number of them have not really broke through any barriers, including like Google Glass and stuff. Google Glass, when they first showed it off, what was like, yeah, you know, it was like pretty interesting, but once they released it, it's like no one's really talking about it because not really much to it. So,
oh, it came out?
Yeah. It's only available to people who have lots of money. So that's why people aren't talking about it. So, the Stadia, I mean, yeah, they might say, oh, 60 frames per second with 4K resolution. It's got some big boy technology in there, but are we really gonna see games that, you know, would convince us or entice us to get the thing? I don't know about that. I mean, there are some, I guess, Doom Eternal, but people are still concerned about the whole input lag thing, how responsive it's going to be. It's all network based, so it's like, you know, no direct feedback in a way. So it's like very, very shaky when it comes to like people being on board and stuff like that. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe they'll change it up a bit in the future, but cloud gaming is basically what it is. And I personally feel like it's not going to really revolutionize anything.
They're going to make it so you absolutely need internet to play your game.
Exactly. You absolutely need good internet to get this thing going.
Well, if I'm currently screwed.
If you get that.
Well,
people in the East Coast, a lot of people in the Midwest, and some people in the West Coast don't exactly have that access. So I feel like the Stadia is really not gonna really push through anything. So yeah, I don't know how it's gonna fare with Hawaii either, but I mean, Zawarudo here apparently has like the best internet out of all of us.
What?
Hey, you spilled that secret outside the podcast.
I have no idea what thou talking about.
Why are you going southern? It's like a weird southern, like, made-up accent.
I don't know what you're talking about then.
Why are you going Indian? Alright, let's move on from here. We're messing up Zawarudo's, like, accent all of a sudden. Alright, speaking of messed up, I guess, if anyone, you know, remembers the Outer Worlds, which is like the, not Bethesda, fuck.
Obsidian.
Obsidian, thank you. Is developing their take on a adventurous, you know, shooting game, Outer Worlds. That is coming to the Epic Store and not Steam. Of course, it's still coming to consoles like, you know, Xbox One and PS4, but when it comes to PCs, you'll have to get it from Epic Games Store. While there was some sort of like quote-unquote console war again, but this time with like Steam and Epic, there is some reason behind it because you know, Steam, if you look at the chart right here, well, at least I have for the boys here, indicates that, you know, Steam tries to like take a lot more out for the revenue and stuff like that, or in profit. So they're pretty much kind of like hungry when it comes to the split, and companies were a number of companies, you know, kind of don't like that, and so you can't really blame Obsidian to have their game on, you know, Epic instead. But it's just gonna be annoying, I guess, for some people to try to get, you know, try to have Epic and also Steam and whatever. But yeah, there was some outrage about that. But I mean, I guess, you know, we'll just have to pick up Epic Game Store and the game from there. But is anyone getting it on PC, by the way? Because I feel like I'm gonna get it on PC because it looks pretty nice.
I'm probably gonna be console club.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see how it runs on console.
Day one.
What's up?
I mean, Obsidian knows how to make games for console. They made Fallout New Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Had to think for a second. Look at it, the joke of like their own adventure shooting. You mean a Fallout game that's not Fallout 76 that never should have existed?
Right. We all know how that went. So yeah.
Horribly.
Yes.
And they're still updating it.
Are they? Oh.
Horribly.
I posted that. Remember the roadmap for like the next 2 months?
Oh, the roadmap, right?
They are still updating it.
Yeah.
I think they updated sometime. I don't
Yeah.
know. There's only one person I'll watch that probably might go back to it, but I mean, that streamer, I don't know why I say that streamer, Ko's also having a problem keeping up with like 100 different games because he always finds something weird that interests him.
Mm.
Like Outworld right now.
Hey man, you know, Fallout 76 is still being updated, I guess, and then Anthem is still going on too as well with updates. Not to mention the roadmap. Also mentioned a major one coming in May or something like that.
Something
like that. But yeah, that thing's been hitting the fan real hard. So that's unfortunate for the people who spent money on that game. But anyway, let's move on to fighting game stuff for now. So we got Kodokan and Jackie gameplay.
Ew!
What's your problem with Cole, Faka? It's not like you play someone that named themselves Jax, but they play Codal.
Oh, that's not the problem.
Oh. Is it you just don't want to look at that ashy skin again?
Yeah, he doesn't like blue people or green.
But yeah. So for those who didn't know, Kodokan is not totally a actual green/blue skin man. He's just a man with some powder on his skin.
And he's a furry.
Oh, right, yeah, because he turns into like some panther thing, whatever that thing is. He bites people, and
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah, kind of random. And he's
Not
still
a bite. He just kisses them.
oh,
Kisses them on the
yeah, that's his way of kissing people. And then he still has the totems, so he can buff himself, have maybe some other abilities as well. Once again, I stayed away from the fatalities, so I don't know what they look like, which is fine for a video. Once it comes out, I'll make it. And then of course they had Jackie. I know she uses like Muay Thai this time around, which is kind of interesting. Anyone want to comment on that?
2 characters I don't care about. How about that?
I don't like Kotal. I really don't like Kotal. But they brought back a lot that he had before. There's the totems. There's the... He's an asshole.
Okay.
There's the big breadstick he has, like the saw. It's like, you know, the whole whole Aztec thing. You know, like what's the Quetzalcoatl?
Yes.
The saw sword thing. He has that still. He controls the sun still. He's still an asshole.
Yeah.
He still does weird like ritualistic type things with like their blood. Like you can see him like cuts their stomach, holds them above him, and like drinks their blood and type shit. He's still an asshole. It's like I kind of saw a lot of MKX Kotal in the trailer. And I saw a lot of him being an asshole. Jackie, like I don't really remember the trailer too much because it wasn't that memorable for me. Like I guess that's a way of saying how I felt about it.
Right.
But it was like overall it was cool, you know. Like Jackie looked completely different.
Yes.
She looked, like I've been hearing, like I'm kind of gonna probably go based off of what I've been hearing, not what I feel myself upon.
Yeah, sure.
This thing, but like a lot of people really like how she looks. They say that she looks way better. This is how MKX Jackie should have looked. This is how she should have looked in the first place. So there's like a lot of feedback that's been very positive about her. I haven't really heard too much about Kotal, but that's probably because Kotal's an asshole, and I try to like avoid anything that's to do with him. But Jackie has like the gauntlets and stuff still.
Yeah.
She's still, you know, Jackson Briggs' daughter. Her stuff's like that I've seen is pretty cool. She has not too many of the stuff that she had before. I can't really say that I remember off the top of my head, but I want to say there's at least 3 things that was in the old game, or that was in the last game, that's in this, that for her now. I don't know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. If anyone remember the trailer, I think it was supposed to be a trailer for Kotal Khan, and yet he got his ass whooped like real bad in his own trailer or something like that, and then I think it might have been some sort of error. Because I think they changed it to like, oh, it's Kotal Khan and Jackie or something. So that's why. I don't know. It was a little weird. There was something going on Twitter that confused me a whole bunch. Along with
people on Twitter are dumb. That's why I just retweet boobies.
That's gross.
You want to repeat? You want to repeat that?
No. You're gonna bait me and you're gonna kill me. That's how it starts.
Yeah. Kotal Khan style. Just cut you open and drink the blood.
I don't think you want my gay blood in you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're cutting open a different topic that's very uncomfortable to be around. So instead, we'll talk about the character that cuts open portals and does like teleporting type shit.
Oh yeah. So Noob Saibot, he was definitely revealed later on. Who thought of Noob Saibot was sounding weird in that trailer?
You mean Dr. Claw?
Yeah.
You disappoint me, brother.
I mean, like it could be worse.
It could have been worse.
It could. I didn't hate it. And like watching him gameplay wise, he looks actually super entertaining and
Like MK9.
like usual.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And everybody's gotta play him.
He has everything that
Probably.
he had in MK9.
Yeah, I kind of see it.
Except for the whole, like, he had that Ermac stuff where he stopped the person, but we don't know 100% how that worked. So we couldn't tell if it was a hold or it was he disabled the block button, as someone guessed. He had that Ermac whole soul stop thing, except most of the time it blast him back. So be interesting. Speaking of characters, we're still waiting to see, hopefully, at some point.
Like Ermac and maybe Quan Chi, even though he was clearly dead.
Time.
You're right.
travel.
You're right. You're right. I kind of
They're
forget.
resetting the timeline to make up for all the remnants. As agreeing with someone guess about that, it's like this is going to be them rewriting again because there's characters who shouldn't be dead anymore.
If you think about it,
Again,
the currently there is a Mortal Kombat 11 closed pre-order beta,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which has the characters Scorpion, Scarlet, Baraka, Cabal, and Jade. And Jade is a Revenant. So how do Revenants work?
Quan Chi was the only one that brought them back. Unless
If
someone
Quan
stole
Chi-
his name.
If Quan Chi is dead, there are no Revenants. Jade is a Revenant.
You're right. You're
Unless they
right.
explain it somewhere in the story that there's some other bullshit.
So we're getting
going
Quan
on.
Chi. Fuck.
I mean, as long as he doesn't summon bats again to throw at you.
He'll have something to summon to throw at you. Probably.
I
It
hope
could be
that's
skulls. It could be his boot through a portal. It could be Puggles the Bat again. You never know with NRS.
Yeah, you never know.
That's their charm.
Yeah, we're probably gonna get Ermac as DLC or something. I bet.
That's what the word has been.
Yep, especially with Shang Tsung. He's gonna be the first DLC character in that first DLC pack. Anyone want to comment on his look?
Looks great. It looks like the old movie version.
Because it is the movie actor.
If he's not voicing himself, then I'm not going to buy it.
Your soul is mine.
He's
That's just so good.
yeah.
Actually, I take it back. If I don't see Reptile in that DLC list, I ain't buying MK11.
Oh yeah, we totally forgot about that character. He is, even though he's like one of the prominent ninjas back in the classic MK.
Back in the 90s he was. But now he's just a reptile. Cry.
Yeah, like so far we only know that there's like the two main ninjas, like Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know if we can call Noob a ninja.
A little tricky.
Yeah. It's a toss up.
There's a bunch, you know. There's Scorpion, Sub-Zero, there's fucking Sector,
Tremor.
Cyrax, Tremor, Rain, fucking
And Ermac had the ninja stuff on before.
yeah, there's Ninja. There's Ermac as a ninja, Reptile. There's Smoke.
Oh yeah, Smoke.
There's like a ton of ninjas, but like main ninjas, like it's just like Scorpion, Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they're planning to keep it that way or not.
Aren't we supposed to get Frost?
I don't fucking know.
I think we're just hearing a lot of
Wish list.
yeah.
What they want to see versus what is actually reality. What's also revealed was the crypt. So that's like that was like always like the mode to like collect shit and stuff. Maybe they'll add gear and stuff and like some artwork and maybe music or something. Some you know, the usual stuff for collectibles in video games. Which is cool. And people have been like still talked about, oh, there's gonna be some sort of like Shaolin Monks sort of beat 'em up mode in that game. So I'd be up for it if that was true. But it could possibly be just a separate mode that people gotta buy with more money or something. I don't know. So
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's kind of just like word on the street, and I got my earphones in.
Yeah. Just waiting until Mr. Boone himself says the word.
Well, you can't even believe what Boone says.
Yeah, you're right. He's a troll.
And he's a damn good one.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. What was also revealed later on was this was like I think like a week ago or something. Jax, Liu Kang, and Kung Lao revealed in the story mode. At least they're both of their forms anyway. Liu Kang and Kung Lao have both like the old school form and the Revenant forms, and then Jax is Jax. Got a beard, and he's I guess he's still dead. And he's got those robot arms.
I actually have not seen the Kung Lao and Liu Kang stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But what I have heard, because I, for some reason, still talk to Mortal Kombat people, that in the trailer, Katana makes an appearance, but there's no like she's playable, any of that. It's just you see her, and of course you got some people in the back going, "Yeah, I love that character." I hate that character, but I've heard that the characters look really cool. People are like saying that Liu Kang's gonna be busted. He has like a teleport and all that shit.
What the fuck?
I've been hearing he has nunchucks.
Oh yeah, it was in the picture. Let me bring up the tweet.
Yeah, it's like a stance type deal, is what I've been told.
Yeah.
And for those of you that already that know about me with nunchucks, oh yeah, that's cool. It's nunchucks, man. It's not that big a deal to me. But I've heard that Kung Lao's animated really well, like his teleport looks sick, like all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of tweets.
That is a lot of tweets. Trying to find Kung Lao, because
He's buried.
oh, there's Jax right there. Boom, with the beard, and then there's Kung Lao, but that's his Revenant form. But you see his yeah, he's just, the fucking oh god.
Ow.
Yep. So anyway, they're about to face each other off, and yeah, the story mode is looking better and better. They're like playing some like Ice Cube and like some other interesting music. So yeah, more characters. Yay! Hopefully they'll announce a couple more because April is pretty much here. I mean, it's still March 31st, but April's like right there on the cusp. So.
So that means tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
we're getting Bloody Palace for DMC5.
Oh yeah, did I put that in the dog?
Probably at 1 p.m.
No, I put it in the thing.
Okay, cool.
I actually didn't put it in. I just said it. Because tomorrow we are actually getting Bloody Palace for DMC5.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard rumors that it will be co-op playable. And we will get a new playable character.
Wait, is it gonna be Lady?
It's gonna be that one soldier guy in Mission 2.
Ah, the one
Virgil.
Oh. I think you're like specifically referring to the one that says like, "Hey, you one-armed asshole," or whatever. Like, get off the fucking
freak.
one-armed freak. Get off the street.
You're gonna get killed.
Yeah,
whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, that guy.
I was talking about that guy. But no, I've been hearing it's Virgil.
Yeah. The fan favorite.
But I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. This is only what I've heard.
Okay.
And I'm Asian. I have bad eyesight. I also have bad hearing.
Well, I mean, not to mention you always have something. You always have your earphones on. So you know.
I have my earphones on because I don't like listening to word on the street.
So it might be something completely different. Like it's like a bad game of telephone. Like whenever that one person fucks it up, it's like completely different now.
Yeah, you hear applesauce, and then it comes all the way around as fucking Coca-Cola.
Yeah, something like that. To some degree. All right. So if anyone does not have any further comment about the new MK11 stuff, we can definitely move on to Soul Calibur 6.
The game's gonna be cool when it comes out.
Yeah.
All I can say.
Yeah. Can't wait for the story mode.
Sure.
Oh, Michi, sorry. Did you want to say something?
I was gonna say also the same thing about story mode.
Oh, story mode. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. We're probably gonna see someone like Quan Chi, and Shang Tsung is gonna meet his young self, and it's totally gonna be the movie version, you know, with the black hair and everything. Watch. Old Shang Tsung is gonna be like at peace, and then the young Shang Tsung is gonna be like, "Your soul is mine," or some shit. So yeah. Anyway, Zora, did you want to say anything?
Just gonna wait for the next Comcast.
Oh yeah, Combat Cast. Yeah. You're still waiting on that reptile, aren't you? What if it was Chameleon but not reptile?
Nope.
What? Not even Chameleon? Jeez.
I knew that one was coming.
Come on, man.
We also still didn't even get any idea of Devora. It's like, here's our picture, okay.
Oh yeah, right. She was like one of the earliest like revealed characters, and we haven't like seen her gameplay. I think, or was she in the what do you call, in the very first like reveal, and then people picked her or something like that, or no? Like the
no, like no one was able to play her at all.
Okay.
We only know that what she looks like, and that she looks really ugly.
Yeah, she looked real ugly.
Someone posted something somewhere in one of our Discords. I actually cannot remember for the life of me where it was. I tried looking for it the other day. But there is an image showing the schedule of the combat cast, like when they will be and what they will be containing. And from what I remember, each one was exactly what it said.
Oh.
And, I'm thinking, like, I don't remember completely, but I'm thinking the next one is going to have Aaron Black and Devora gameplay.
Oh, okay.
But I am not completely sure. I don't remember. I only remember of this image's existence and how accurate it was.
Okay.
Just not what it contained. But we got like a few combat casts, and the game's gonna come out soon, so I'm not too worried about like what's gonna happen next. Like the game's gonna come out. We're gonna play all the stuff that the combat casts are containing anyway. So
yeah. I did play the beta for a little tiny bit because I did pre-order it, and I just played the towers just to mess around with it, and very you know, it's pretty much like what Andrew's been saying, very footsie. But yeah, I still gotta like actually be in the training mode to do or to actually
do anything.
Yeah.
When I was in there a couple days ago, I'm like doing the tower, and then the AI is like trying to hit me or walking up to me. It's not even hitting me, walking up to me. I'm like, hold on, dude, let me just press pause real quick. And I try out the string or the button, and then I pause again, go to the next one, and I pause again, go back to the other one. Wait, what is that on block? And I pause again, go to the next one. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But like I said, we'll get training mode soon enough on the full release, do all that cool stuff.
We'll be able to lab it for reals whenever the game is out. So yeah. So I
don't know if you want to lab with me.
Yeah.
Because you know how much I like to lab.
Oh yeah. No, I kind of try to take note of it. But anyway, we can move on to Soul Calibur 6 now. So there was a new patch. I'm just gonna just name one thing that was like kind of important in a way. Reversal edges previously they didn't cost anything, so you just like spam them out. Now they actually cost guard gauge or whatever, so you can't spam it out anymore, which is actually really big. So yeah, you're definitely not gonna see, or you're definitely gonna see a far less reversal edges unless people still don't care. So that was one big change from the general side of things. And I think Amy is out now.
Yeah, she's weird.
Yeah, doesn't she have like some sort of like rose mechanic where if you do a number of certain roses, you get an enhanced move or something?
3 red roses, 3 blue roses, I think is what I just saw now.
Okay, so she's kind of like Dormammu in a weird way.
Yeah, it even changes her critical art slightly.
Oh, very interesting.
And yeah, I guess it removes different properties. I think some might cause more stun with it, and crumples. It's kind of like gonna be one aspect. I don't know if she's gonna be good, but you mean we're the ones that watched the grand finals, so it's hard to tell what characters do what.
Yeah, we'll have to see how Amy affects the balance of things when it comes to the top tiers. But yeah, we'll have to see. Makes me wonder when they're gonna reveal the next character. Who is gonna be the next one? Probably Cassandra.
Evo.
Yeah, you're right.
Or E3.
Yeah, E3. That's probably a good, another one. Yeah. I feel like it's definitely gonna be Cassandra. And then maybe one other character. I don't know. We'll have to wait. But yeah, apparently the patch notes also mention, or people have been saying the patch has pretty much like mostly buffed everyone, and nerfed certain characters like Yoshimitsu. But I haven't like read the entire notes because that thing's kind of a bible to read, just like Dragon Ball Fighters with their new patch. There's a fuck ton of things in the patches for both games. But I will say that Tien got a very hilarious buff where if you do his level 1, you don't see just one Tien, you see 3 more. So it's like I mean, it is from the anime, so I guess it is still true to the material. Yeah, you'll see 4 tri-beams in a level 1 super, which is weird. Yeah, which is weird.
Canon, but interesting.
Yeah.
Tri-beam.
Yeah. If only that was a thing when Chris was playing Tien at the time. That would have been.
You mean when he played the game?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was trying to get to that, but yeah. Yeah, he played the end, and that would have been really funny to see, but no. Yeah, it's still he has the four what do you call it, clones or whatever. I forget what it was called, but anyway. But now the only thing missing is the move or the ability where he has 4 arms instead of 2. That was in Dragon Ball.
That shit was weird.
Yeah, that was in Dragon Ball. So if they can somehow incorporate that shit, that would be fucking trippy.
Yeah, what was that, the second Tenkaichi tournament?
I think so, yeah. It was fucking freaky.
Yeah, I was like watching it, like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
This was way before the time of Machamp. But yeah, anyway. Apparently Trunks is better, like way better, and then Bardock's still good. As I roll my fucking eyes. Who else got better? I think it was Goku got better, and then Blue Goku got better, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His instant transmission got buffed, I heard.
Oh. Interesting.
Frieza got better if you didn't say that. I should know this because I watch a certain
Right.
my Thera plays Frieza. Apparently Golden Frieza is actually viable to use instead of just being that level 3 that exists. Apparently you can touch a death now with Frieza without needing sparking, so yeah.
Well, let's hope everyone can touch death, so that way the game can go by faster.
More touch of
That
death
shit goes
without.
on for a while.
I missed cross tag today. That was way before the podcast too.
Was there
I don't know
going?
why that reminded me. NCR had.
Oh, NCR.
Top
Okay, yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, NCR is going on as we are recording. Well, it was going on as we're recording. I think some top 8s were done. I think like Tekken and stuff like that. And then tomorrow, of course, is Street Fighter as we record. Yeah, I'm trying to like see the general changes. For Vanish, increase the base damage to attack. And then any light attack, follow-up 2, can be linked to a Z change. Will always knock the opponent forward on hit. And then some of these attacks are like the assist attacks that Ginyu, 18, Nappa, and Videl have. It says fix an issue, which guard direction will be reversed if a sub-character's projectile flew past the opponent. So yeah, no more fucked up shit, I guess. Possibly. Maybe they'll find a new one. I think they always do. But anyway, the dashes and stuff like that have been have some options now. You can like turn it off, have it on normal, down input, or something like that. And that's pretty much it. I don't want to go through this fucking Bible full of fucking changes, buffs and nerfs, whatever. That's a lot. Look at that, it goes all the way fucking down.
Well, you know how often Arxis patches their shit.
Yeah, you're right.
They gotta make them beefy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at BB Tag, but we're waiting until mid-May for that one.
Yeah, you're right.
Gotta be beefy. Name will get a triple jump.
Will
I'm
she?
excited for that. Yes.
She's gonna get a triple jump.
What the? I wonder what they'll do to Undertaker. Probably nothing. You'll probably just be the same.
The notes are out there.
Are they? Oh, okay.
They've been out for a while.
That's how I know about the triple jump.
Okay. I'll have to check that out later. Well, anyway, let's briefly talk about another game that it was based off of a mobile game, Azure Lane Crosswave, which is the game with the Chinese ship girl game. That's not Kantai. They revealed more characters. So Illustrious, Ajax, Kaga, Cleveland, Belfast, and Laffy. And if you pre-order the game, you'll get Neptune from Neptunia, which is I guess kind of interesting. They had a Neptunia crossover, so I guess it makes sense. So it is also set for August 9 or August 29, excuse me, in Japan. And let's see. Oh yeah, there's some sort of limited edition. It'll come with a design book, art book, some drama, Poochie drama, mini soundtrack CD, and a chibi figure of some kind. So, and I guess it'll come up with a code for Neptunia. Yeah. There's some of the screenshots that we can see, but not the not to the listeners. Yeah. Well. Ugh.
I don't have that one.
Wait, you see, wait. Oh yeah, you still don't have Kaka. That's right. Oh, rip.
I farmed the hardest.
You did farm the hardest, and you still don't have the Fox Girls. Or you have a. What was the other one?
Akagi.
Akagi, yeah. I have Akagi, or I have Kaga. James got Kaga, and then of course, fucking Ender, motherfucking, got him like way before any of us, somehow. Because he always prevails somehow.
He binges his mobile games.
He does.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore. He only has FGO. That's it. And maybe occasionally Grand Blue, but yeah. But what's not 100% sure is let me open this up. The Nintendo Switch Pro and Mini rumors has been going about. It was pretty much like an expansion on another rumor from Wall Street Journal. Like someone put out an article about a second version of the Switch. Now, not only there's a mini version, but there's a Pro version. Or I forget the order of it. It might have been the Pro first, then the mini. But anyway, it's slated that these two are gonna come out like sometime this year or something like that, which is really interesting. So obviously the mini one is gonna like just be a single unit, so you can't like detach the Joy-Cons and stuff like that. It'll just be like basically the next
It's for later, but I didn't see that till now. Oh.
sorry, Michi put in something in the DM. So the mini is gonna be like one unit. It's kind of like the next 3DS, quote unquote, I guess, if you want to compare it to something. And it'll be, of course, the cheaper version of the Nintendo Switch. It'll have like some missing features, pretty much. It'll be like the kids version, I guess you want to call it.
It's gonna be the iPhone 5C.
Pretty much. The C version of the Nintendo Switch. And meanwhile, of course, the Pro version will be the big boys one, but still not as powerful as the PS4 Pro, nor the Xbox One X. Still a fucking stupid ass name. Not as powerful as those two, but nonetheless, it'll be probably a bigger one, and a more powerful version of the Switch. So that one makes more sense. But when it comes to the mini version, I feel like it's like you're taking away like one of the biggest gimmicks on the Nintendo Switch, which is the ability to switch from a home console into a handheld, because the Switch Mini is only going to be in handheld. So what is it switching from? You know what I mean? So it's just a Nintendo Mini to me. I don't know.
It's being switched to only being one thing.
I guess so. But it is kind of interesting because people say it's gonna be released by the end of summer-ish, which kind of lines up with what's been happening because Fire Emblem Three Houses is coming out on sometime in July, and then we're getting Astral Chain in the end of August, which is like kind of unusual because summer is usually kind of like a dry spell for like a lot of games, but we're still getting a number of games for the Nintendo Switch. So I don't know. It's been a interesting year so far when it comes to like releases, and so it could line up with that, but for now it's still rumors. And but let's say if it is real, that would mean there will be a bundle with Animal Crossing and Pokemon. So I will probably have to spend some money to get that because I kind of like to get the the several iterations of certain consoles or systems. I've had multiple DSs, I've had multiple 3DSs, including the stupid new 3DS, which came in very late in the lifetime. So, anyway, anyone wanted to comment on the two Switch versions?
Nope.
Other than
I'm fine with what I got.
You're fine with what you got? Yeah.
It's kind of collecting dust, honestly.
I mean, what?
It's not.
What? Yeah, I mean, I'm playing Tales of Vesperia on mine. Meanwhile, is there actually a game that would get you back into playing the Switch, or not really?
Metroid.
Right. What about Animal Crossing or Pokemon?
That's Todd.
Yeah, you're right. That is him, and me, and definitely Josh when it comes to Pokemon.
Yeah, I would play Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Zawarudo, how you been on the Switch?
Going off and on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just still waiting for Platinum games.
Right.
Oh,
Bayonetta.
Oh, and the other one.
Bayonetta and Astral Chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Understandable.
So it's just that waiting game going like, oh, that's a nice game over there.
Don't worry, April's gonna be pretty big when it comes to Smash, because Joker's gonna come out. We're probably gonna get some of that Nintendo Directs maybe on the next character, and then they'll probably talk about other games too. I don't know. We'll see about that.
We'll see about that direct. I'm about to say E3's. I mean, you just posted something about Nintendo's planning stuff for E3, so we'll see about what's say for that then.
They'll definitely talk about Animal Crossing. They have to, and they'll probably reveal more on the Pokemon.
That's what I meant for Smash.
And Smash
might be more of an E3 thing.
Yeah, Smash as well, because
little close.
Yeah, because they already have plans for Splatoon 2, which is still going, surprisingly, and then Smash, they're both having some sort of like esports tournament there at E3, so they already have plans like revealing and stuff like that, which is interesting. So they'll definitely have some sort of Smash news during E3 time. But yeah, Animal Crossing, Pokemon, gotta happen. They'll probably talk more about Metroid, maybe like some development news. I don't know, maybe some progress. Hopefully Bayonetta. Hopefully maybe a little more on Astral Chain. I don't know. Three Houses for Fire Emblem. Blah blah. There's actually a number of games that Nintendo can talk about, like including Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah. What's also being revealed in April is more information on Persona 5 R. So the initial reveal that we've all come to find out was just an announcement of an announcement, as Endergamma predicted correctly. Persona 5 R has was the rumored like new version of P5, and they finally revealed it right at the end of the premiere of the last episode for P5 animated or animation, and they pretty much like revealed a good amount in a way, because we know it's a new version of P5 called the Royals, and then there's going to be a female character of some sort, and Endergamma kind of summed it up for me too, but I feel like with the female character, she is going to be a completely separate like thing. Well, of course, like still tying with the Phantom Thieves, because if you look at the picture, she has a number 1 pin on her blazer, which means she's a first year. And I think the Phantom Thieves are mostly for the mostly second years. So I guess she's a little younger, maybe right around Futaba's age, and she is pretty much against the Phantom Thieves. Like, she doesn't like how they're doing things, and she wants to do things herself, according to the translation of the initial trailer that they revealed. As Akechi was, asking her about, the Phantom Thieves and stuff, like, what do you think? What has she thought of them? So I feel like that P5R is going to be a pretty separate, like a more of a separate game than P4 Golden was to P4. So I personally think it's neat. I also made one more prediction for myself, that she's gonna have her own crew, and it probably is gonna be called the Royal or the Royals or something like that. That'd be really funny. But yeah, anyone wanna add to that for P5R?
Waste of time of a morning.
Dude,
1 hour of my time I wish I could have back. I could have waited to watch the sub version in the time we waited.
Right. Yeah, dude. Ender was not having it. He was not having it. He was like, you and Ender stood up till that thing aired. It was I
always stay up till that time anyway.
Yeah, you're used to it, but
like noon.
But when it comes to him, he was like, he's been busy and stuff. He's like moving to another place, which is why he's been like, pretty very off and on. And that one time he like, spent his time to like wait for this reveal. It's like, it's an announcement of an announcement, and we're not getting anything else until April 24th. So, definitely we're past that 1 month barrier now, but we still have to wait for a good amount of April to to find out what is what about P5R, other than, well, the initial information that's been shown to us. So yeah, any further comments?
If it's super different, I'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
If not,
Right.
I'm damn near the end of my second playthrough. I'm very slowly going through it. Like, that's how into it I am, I guess. Like, the game is great,
Yeah.
It is an amazing game. Beautiful, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Best of its time or year.
Mm-hmm.
But I played it, I experienced it. If the changes aren't too great,
right,
like super impacting, then it's not going to be a big deal to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If they are, then like they make it almost a completely new game, then hell yeah, you know.
Right. It seems to be that way, but I mean, well, again, we'll have to see. I mean, for all we know, it could be literally just be like, you know, oh, this female character is just the female MC for Joker, without minus the part where you know, Joker got beat up and shit in the interrogation room. You know, she'll probably just be like somewhere else, but it'll probably still play like P5, or, you know, assumingly. But yeah, I mean, it would be interesting if she has like an entirely new crew, like who's gonna be like the new characters, right? Or is it just gonna be her on her own? You know, it's still like kind of a mystery. Yeah, I mean, it's still a point of discussion. But I mean, anyone want to throw in their own tinfoil hat ideas?
Nah.
No. All right. Keeping it on the DL until you know, we hear actually something. Yeah. Understandable. And it's funny because it's a day after freaking MK11 comes out. I think it's coming out on the 23rd officially. So, man, April is like so jam packed. Like we're getting Endgame, we're getting Joker and Smash, we're getting MK11, we're getting more news on P5R. You know, and then like we're probably gonna get like maybe some Nintendo Directs or something. I don't know. And then more Smash news after Joker comes out. Like, good lord.
Quite a bit.
Mm. And not to mention, we're still getting more stuff revealed for Borderlands 3 after it was initially revealed. You know, for those who don't know already, Borderlands 3 is totally a thing. Finally, it's about damn time. It's a long time coming. Borderlands 3, you know, people have been waiting for a long time. Battleborn was like kind of like a cock block in a way, but yeah, it's finally here, and a lot of people are damn happy. I'm pretty excited for now. I'd like to see more of it, and we're definitely gonna see some sort of like release date on, what was it, April 3rd. So yeah, looks like the game is like pretty close to complete, so it's pretty set that, oh, you know, we'll get this soon-ish, you know. Yeah. Anyone want to comment on Borderlands 3?
The reveal stream was ass.
I missed that part. I just saw a trailer.
I just saw the trailer. I never saw the actual stream.
I heard some things though.
It was a train wreck.
I only saw the trailer and not the thing where the release.
5 frames a second. Like, I kind of felt bad. But I don't know, it's cool. Like, I'm not crazy about Borderlands and all that stuff.
Right.
But cool.
I'm just crazy about looter shooters, and that game's a real good looter shooter.
Billions of guns.
Billions, and the wiki cries.
Yep.
There's like a lot of like the old characters coming back in there, and even like the Tales of Borderlands characters making in there too, including what was the guy with the robot arms name? Reese.
And apparently his friend Vaughn will be shown. I'm like, cool.
Awesome. I hope Fiona makes it in there too. She was kind of cool.
And one character won't make it in.
And who's that?
Catch a Ride.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Shout to the heart.
Yeah, that was actually pretty sad. I'm like, damn, that was for a Borderlands kind of like thing, I was like, wow, dang, kind of emotional. But yeah. So a lot of familiar faces are making it back in there. Hopefully, Moxie makes it back in there too. Tiny Tina is older, and so yeah, obviously there's some there. It's been you know, at least a couple of years for sure. You know, if we're going off by the Borderlands 2 story. And well, of course, Tales of Borderlands as well. So yeah, pretty cool. We got guns with legs. So
That's so weird.
yeah, it's been known for very weird guns, including the submachine gun that screamed a whole lot. Nah,
I think I'm working on that gun. I don't remember what the Bane's where you walk super freaking slow when you have to quit. Never mind.
It was like, I forgot what it was called, but it was like a green some machine gun, and when you fire, it's like really fucking annoying. It was like kind of effective, but yeah, it had a very annoying gimmick. Zawarudo, you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. Alright, I was talking.
Sorry. I heard something. I thought you were falling asleep.
Oh no, I thought I was trying to say something. Oh well. I ain't gonna repeat what I said. Sorry.
I just want to make sure everyone is alive.
So sorry.
Yeah, it's alright. Did you play any Borderlands at all, Zawarudo?
Nope.
No.
But I did purchase. It's on Steam right now. It's like a handsome pack. It's for $15. It comes with Borderlands 2, all the DLC, and Borderlands prequel.
Oh, you got the handsome collection.
Yeah, that one. What's more questionable is why Borderlands 1 is not part of that, but
because it was an up-resing of Borderlands, a pre-sequel, and Borderlands 2, and they didn't care about one back then until now. So Iron Galaxy helped apparently with it, which I forget sometimes.
Oh. So if I jumped into Borderlands 2, do I need to play 1 to understand?
Not really. Because I jumped into 2 like right away. Because that was my first Borderlands game, and I didn't feel like I was lost at all. Because they don't really mention like a lot of the characters. Like they only have the original 4 heroes from the first game, like make it into the 2. And you don't really like know much about them other than they did stuff. They don't. It's like you don't really get lost. So I personally feel like you don't need to play for 1. You can like literally just read up on like certain things on the wiki for 1, and you'll like, all right, oh okay, I'll get it. You'll like understand. It's not really hard, it's not too much of a hard story to follow. It's like very comical. So yeah. But 2 is like, I think it's where they really expanded on the lore. So yeah, I think if anything, if anyone wants to play 3, it'll probably be helpful to play at least a good chunk of 2. So that's just my opinion.
And again, to our listeners, you can buy it right now on Steam. I don't know how long this this is still the end of April. This handsome collection bundle is gonna go stay at $15 for now. Because without this very good deal, you can pay $120 for the same collection.
Oh.
So why not?
Also, if you have really nice computers and not, since Borderlands 1 is also probably on sale, they're about to have the 4K pack, whatever. That was announced during the Borderlands 3 thing, although someone said that stream was a not fun stream, so I'm glad I didn't watch it.
Oh, it was fun. The
To
chat
make
was
fun
hilarious.
of? Oh, I knew that was. I should have seen that one coming. I'm like,
There was
all right,
so many
chat
penises in chat. And boobs.
Hey.
But people are getting creative. There was Hydra dicks. There was pretzel dicks.
What?
There was.
God,
There
don't
was.
remind me of that because that Hydra one appeared in Max's chat, and you had to tell me about it. I'm like, what the? And then I had to see it later because I
There's
missed
a
the
right angle dick. It was like an actual right angle. There's like a slippery road sign looking one. It was like curving left and right. There was like you know. I'm sure everyone has seen the "you like what you see" copy paste shit post. There is a fat version of it. It's like a fat cock. Is what it is. There's like a tiny one, not like a tiny, but like a shortened version of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It was so funny. like dicks are gross looking, but that shit was funny. Like I was, that's why I put looking because like I don't know what Zawaru was gonna say, but I think penises look ugly.
Yeah, they kind of are. They kind of are.
That's why you're not supposed to look at them. What's wrong with you?
Well, I have to be able to aim.
Yeah, man. We boys have to deal with our penises every single day. Gotta look at them. Gotta look at them, man.
I must be desensitized.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yep. Oh, Michi, on Steam, the first Borderlands is not on sale. It's still at its regular price.
Wow, that's weird.
Huh.
Yeah.
Especially since they're about to have a few streamers show off the changes early. Specifically Baru and Goth and a bunch of other ones.
Well, speaking of streams that were kind of ass, there was the PlayStation 4 State of Play with not much to go off of because there weren't like it wasn't really anything new, I guess you can say. Sorry, I'm just trying to get ready for the fucking video to like blast my ears off. Like there are a number of VR games, including the Iron Man game. Like there was someone's reaction was like really funny. Like they thought it was gonna be like an actual like Iron Man game for PS4. It was like, oh shit, it's cool. And then the VR part came up. They're like, fuck. So yeah, a number of VR shit came up. Days Gone was there, of course, and then they actually revealed the parts for Mortal Kombat 11, and that's where they revealed Jax, Liu Kang, and Kung Lao there, which is kind of interesting. And then there are just like a couple other games, including Crash, and then that was pretty much it. It was like up around approximately 20 minutes, but there's like really nothing to like go off of, other than the fact that Sony tried to do a Nintendo Direct sort of style of presentation, and they definitely did not nail it at all from what I've seen. So yeah. Any comment on that, anyone?
I got to watch trailers. I don't care.
Yeah. I'm glad that I didn't skip work for that. I mean, I not that I ever do, for the most part, but...
Good cover.
Yeah. Ender would have a very distinct comment about staying up for trailers or skipping work for reveals and presentations and stuff like that. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. You just gotta hope that it lines up with the days they are off work. So yeah. which kind of works out sometimes. But yeah, anyway. But was something exciting that was outside of the state of play, and that was the Shantae 5 being revealed for Nintendo Switch. Let me just fire this up for a bit. So it was announced on Twitter from Way Forward that it was gonna that they're gonna have Shantae 5 for not only for the Nintendo Switch. They're gonna have it on PS4, Xbox One, and also PC as well. So, and the newly announced Apple Arcade, which I don't know if I mentioned that previously or not, but basically that's like the subscription-based little like game cloud, I guess you can say, from Apple, and you can like pay a set subscription for each month, and you have all these games for pretty much for that price. So Shantae is gonna be on there too, so I guess it adds that much more worth. So anyone into Shantae at all? I know Ender is, but what about you guys?
No, not really.
Platformers.
You like platformers?
Yeah, I still need to play the last Shantae at some point.
Mm-hmm. Are you excited for 5? Or
I mean, when a franchise like that deserves to be brought still, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Shantae is cute.
It's also on the Switch, like smart people should be doing, and not continuing making games for the 3DS ever. Ever. For Summer Q2.
Man, you're still kind of salty about that, aren't you?
I'm still salty that we're not getting an English version of all of that game. I actually might not even play it anymore because of that. So I liked hearing like the English versions and hearing, English Joker again and Ryuji, and maybe Yusuke would have been a big one, but whatever. Thanks, Sega Atlas. You know what? I'll be fine if I get another Project X Zone 3, even though everyone hates that series and I enjoy it for what it is.
Alright, there was also something new revealed, and it's regarding to Samurai Showdown. There was a female character with dark skin, who is a pirate, I believe, making it into Samurai Showdown, very first time. Her name is Darlie Dagger, and let's see, and also we are getting the game on, what was it, this summer of 2019. I think there was supposed to be an exact date. Yeah, it's just June. So kind of interesting because Evo is like 2 months away, or 2 months after that release date or release window, whatever. And then and yet we already have Samurai Showdown in the main game lineup, which is still weird to me. But anyway, we also see. I think I have the picture of the features and stuff like that. Let's see. It wasn't this one. It was like a picture that I had on here. Just give me a second. Need to grab a certain image that our friend Shadow Molasses dropped somewhere. Aha, there you are. Let me just drop this in here. So on the bottom it says a total of 16 characters in the starting roster with 13 veterans and 3 newcomers. More characters will be added through DLC character packs. So yeah, Darlie is definitely one of the 3 newcomers. So yeah, so I guess kind of paints some picture of what the newcomers are going to be like. Anyone interested in Samurai Showdown? Because I know once again, Enogama is actually interested in getting the game.
Hi.
It'll be fun to watch.
Are you gonna get it, Zawarudo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Play the original arcade.
Ah, nice. So have I. When I was a kid, and I just mashed buttons.
Isn't that how we are supposed to be playing arcades back in the day?
Yes, especially when you're playing in Ninja Turtles game.
I don't think Hawaii had that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to go into a deep memory dive to see if I did play it. Like at Fun Factory or something.
Faka, did you say you were not interested in the game or something like that, or?
90% supers.
Yeah, you're not lying. I mean, whenever you land that counter hit, it's like boom. It's like a big chunk of life, dude. It is unbelievable.
But you play Marvel.
We're at to work for my damage.
Yeah, but yeah, in Samurai Showdown,
Level
it's just
3 X Factor.
it's just one hit in Samurai Showdown. One hit. You still have to do combos in Marvel.
Yeah, that's the second reason why I probably won't play, because I get hit by everything at this rate.
Anyway, so yeah, that's Samurai Showdown for you. And because I guess Endergame was getting that, I have sort of a reason to get it, so I'm more likely to get it. It's not like 100% yes, but it's getting there. So
Not that I have a choice, I am actually gonna get it. Because I'm share playing with Chris.
Ah, yes, that's right. That's still a thing.
But I 100% don't want to.
You have to play it online. No one's making you play it online.
Why would I play a fighting game offline by myself?
Good point. Because then I don't learn anything, and then I get hit by stuff all the time that I don't expect. Like, I'm gonna learn what Linnea's triple jump does for her in mid-May.
Michi just had a moment of self-reflect and foresight.
Me? Do we want to talk about the other person that spends more time in the lab than I ever have in my entire lifetime? So pretty sure Ender spent more time in the lab than I have in any game in general.
Combined.
Focus had some long lab sessions depending on the day.
Not as long as Chris.
Yeah.
Or not as much as Chris. I lab for a long time, but I don't lab as much as Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Because once you learn fundamentals like one character, you could apply them to the all. Are you sure that's going to be as easy in MK11? Though, with how some of those characters play.
Well, that's what's like the ability and stuff. Like we could talk more about Mortal Kombat for the next podcast.
Yeah.
I'm honestly kind of like trying not to think about it because the beta.
It's an old build. That's the problem.
No, it's that. I'm sorry, we're coming back to Mortal Kombat real quick.
Yeah.
It's just that it's the closed beta, but it's the pre-order beta. So I want to say 100% more people were on it, so I couldn't try to find my friends. Because what people do is like they just decline matches until they find their friends. 3 hours, I couldn't find James, I couldn't find Chris, I couldn't find Afro, like all that shit. And it made me not really want to play it. And I kind of made me, like, upset about it.
Yeah.
That and the characters are kind of... Like, they only added 2 new characters to the beta from the last one, and one's busted and I don't really want to play, and the other one that I really want to play is not the same kind of busted. It feels like, at least.
Right. Alright, understandable. But there was someone that's been self-reflecting and foresighting, and that is Kenichiro Takaki. For those who don't know that name, which is you know, number of people, I understand. He was the producer for the Seven Kagura series. He had a pretty funny nickname. I forget what it was. He was a huge boobs producer. I guess, at least according to Gematsu. Because yes, he is widely known for Seven Kagura. But he has left the studio because he is facing with creative restrictions, especially a while now. So I guess he's had enough of it, which is very understandable. Very good reason to, you know, leave that company. And what's weird is that he is still the producer for the Seven Kagura series, but I read the interview, and let me just bring that up right here. And so yeah, the very first question right here kind of pretty much summarizes like why he left, right? But the last one is very interesting because it says, where will you be joining after resigning Marvelous? And he says, Games. You know what they make? Grand Blue. So yeah. And Grand Blue, they make Rage of Bahamut, right? Or something like that. And then
Games makes Rage of Bahamut. They run Shadowverse.
Shadowverse.
They run, obviously, Dragalia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He is joining. He will be joining Games apparently. So if that really is a thing, we're probably gonna see we're gonna see probably gonna see like the Grand Blue girls and summer bathing suits. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. You know, we have a Seven Kagura producer now joining Games, which is a very interesting combination now. I don't know if anyone has any comment or not, but I think we can move on if anyone doesn't.
Okay,
hey man, we get big boobs in our mobile games. I like big boobs.
Anyways, what else they've done technically are the Idolmaster Cinderella girls. They're still working on that Lost Order game that we don't know anything about that's being developed by Games, the Platinum mobile game, the one with the samurai.
Oh.
Yeah, once again, one of those moments where we're like, oh right, that exists. And technically they're working on... Right, Project Awakening's still a thing somewhere in the world.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah. This isn't on the docket, but I just wanted to bring this up real quick. That Grand Blue Relink or whatever, Project Relink. You know, I forget what it was fully called. Is you know, of course, still just Games now. As Platinum previously left because their contract has, you know, been fully met, and so it's just Games now. And they just put up a small update that their development sort of flow is now like going smooth now that they've found a rhythm to it. So yeah, so it seems like, you know, development for Relink is going smoothly. So that's small but good news for the fans who want to, you know, play the Platinum / Games game for Grand Blue. So yeah, I'm still looking forward to it, and hopefully it'll be a fun one to play and a little masterpiece when it comes to Grand Blue stuff, along with Grand Blue Versus. Yeah. Another small little news, kind of related to boobies, because we are not getting this DLC. Yeah. We're not getting this DLC, the Hot Springs DLC for One Piece World Seeker, at least for North America, because I don't know. I guess
Because we suck.
yeah, Americans probably want to be conservative with it. I mean, unless we'll. Oh god, it's 25 minutes. Never mind. This is gonna be like a small little trailer thing. Never mind. We're not gonna watch that. Sorry. So yeah, once again, some censorship is going on with some bathing suit sort of thing on video games, and Americans are missing out. But meanwhile, Japan, Asia regions, and European players have access to it. But North America are the ones who are missing out. Zawarudo, aren't you playing World Seeker right now?
No.
Oh, I thought you said you were getting it. Oh, you said you're gonna get it after the convention, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I get.
If you want to throw $60 at me, I'll pay you back.
oh yeah, sure.
Because I have like.
I'd throw $60 at you, Zawarudo, just to see how much how quickly you throw it back for Jump Force, just to see you suffer again. But that already happened.
I'm writing the check for $60 towards you. What is your PayPal?
That'll be the fastest return I'd ever see in my lifetime, probably, of Steam money.
Jump Force.
Jump Force is a beautiful game.
They're making fun mods for it.
Yeah.
It's a chief mod. It's a masterpiece.
Gosh.
This is really bad. I feel bad.
All the cutscenes were good. Like Frieza going into an elevator.
And Sanji just zipping on and off the screen.
Oh my God,
Sanji, dude. He was unexpectedly a kind of a big part of the story for some reason, but dude, that shit by the end of it was like it was so bad. It was worse than I expected for Jump Force. I thought it was gonna be like funny kind of bad, but it was like, oh, it was terrible kind of bad. And now we know where the money went when it comes to One Piece games, and it was this one, World Seeker. I guess I'll talk about first impressions real quick. It's pretty cool. It's very much emphasizing on the exploration. So if anyone was trying to like buy this with a mindset of like, oh, I'm going to do some cool shit with like attacks and stuff, that's not the right way to like look at things. It's more about exploring. So it's kind of like their answer to Breath of the Wild, if you want to compare it. But still, it's like a game of its own. It's all right. I'll still play it. But for an anime game, it's pretty good. But there are some things that still need some work on. For example, the main story missions, like the dialogue and stuff like that, a lot of it is not recorded. So you're just gonna do a lot of raiding, unfortunately. So if anyone was like looking forward to like the voices and stuff like that of the Straw Hats, you'll be vastly disappointed because you're not gonna hear much of that. Where I'm at right now, which is like kind of still in the beginning, but I think you'll get an idea that there aren't that much audio when it comes to voices, which is pretty disappointing. But at least the gameplay is fun enough. You know, exploring is fun enough. The mobility is pretty interesting. You know, with the whole like Luffy stretching his arm and then just launching himself from a tree or fucking street sign or something. It's not the smoothest, like maybe like Spider-Man, let's say, but it's still fun enough, like I said, and I'll still keep playing it. So yeah, it's still a interesting piece. But yeah, so I guess we can move on to we're getting there. We're almost getting there. With Sonic Mario at the Olympics 2020. Yeah, anyone excited for that one?
Can we skip this subject in general and wonder why that game series still exists?
Why? Because it's Sonic and Mario, dude.
You know, if I want to see Sonic and Mario fight each other in some type of event known as Smash, then I'll do that.
But this is sports, though, man. Like, there's marathons, there's running, there's shot put, freaking archery.
Do I have to remind you of what was that like launch? There was some dumb launch game with the Switch, which was a bunch of party games, and that's all I'm seeing for that shit too.
Oh,
it's just gonna be gift material.
Fuck.
1, 2, 3.
One to switch.
Sandwich eating.
One to switch. It was 1 to switch.
Yeah, that's all I'm seeing with that game. Just gifts.
Fuck. And myself and was it Buddy Life and Quiet all got to experience the wonderful game.
It wasn't the worst thing I played.
Yeah, it's very gimmicky. It's like a very much of a party game that I don't know. People.
And same thing for the Sonic game if it uses any of those, or you're just gonna be hitting buttons a lot in certain orders.
That was like that was a time when Faka had like long hair at the time, I think.
Oh yeah, it's getting there again.
Oh yeah,
kind of sucks. Chris needs to get a haircut really bad.
Yeah, he's. Yeah, I don't know how long he's gonna keep up with it, but maybe he
get a haircut, Chris.
I think he really wants to have a ponytail because you know he likes ponytails.
Oh, he likes high ponytails?
Yeah, high ponytails, yeah.
Or I like high ponytails. I don't know if he likes high ponytails.
Yeah, no, Crit Ender definitely likes high ponytails because, you know, Lynn.
Is it because Lynn has one?
Yes. He is a big sucker for that, so maybe that's why he has long hair and he's keeping that long hair for at least for a while anyway, so he can have a high ponytail or something. I don't know. Yeah, funny stuff. But yeah, Sonic and Mario Olympics still a thing. You thought it was over because they skipped the 2018 Olympics, I think. But no, it's still going. Definitely still going. They skipped some Olympic event, but yeah. Anyway, they're back. What's also coming is the Sega Genesis Mini. I guess that's exciting for the people who had a Genesis. Let me fire this up real quick. And click on this. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, it looks so old. Wow. They're really trying to ride that nostalgic train. So this is coming September 19th. It's gonna have 40 games. It's plug and play. Apparently there's some controversy going on because the US version is getting a different controller. We're getting a 3-button version, and then the Japanese are gonna have the controller with 6 buttons. So kind of weird. I don't know why they're not giving us the same controller. Like, what the fuck? Sega is definitely treating them Americans with yeah. Anyway, I guess these are some of the games that are revealed for now. There's Castlevania Bloodlines, Echo the Dolphin, what the fuck? Toe Jam and Earl, Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. That's a no-brainer. Oh, Mean Bean Machine, Dr. Robotnik, Gunstar Heroes, Shining Force, Space Harrier 2. Yeah, anyway. That's pretty much the initial games revealed for now. It'll have a HDMI input, so that's good. They're hitting it in the right places, of course. Oh, that's nice. It comes with 2 controllers. That's cool. I think the PlayStation one only had like 1, something like that, and you had to buy like a separate one. I don't know. I'm probably getting that wrong, but anyway. So yeah, Genesis Mini. Any comments? Anyone had a Genesis at all, or anyone played a Genesis at someone's house?
What?
Yeah, what?
In 2nd grade?
Hmm.
I can't, like, I'm digging deep for second grade. It was a long time ago.
Right, yeah, of course. I definitely have a friend that has like all the major Sega consoles, and he like showed me like all the Sonic shit at the time, and this was like early middle school because I kind of never had any other like consoles except for the N64. Yeah, I was a Nintendo kid of the in the block. But anyways, more Sega stuff. We have Soccer Wars coming back for spring 2020, at least in North America. I think Japan is getting it a little earlier. So yeah. But let me have it a little low. There's a trailer for it. By the way, anyone play Soccer Wars? Throwing it out there.
No.
No.
No. All right.
Does Project Cross Zone count? That's a legit question. Does that count?
I would like to say yes, but it's probably a no. I mean, it looks neat. Like I like the environments and stuff like that. Characters look kind of characters look pretty good. Well, of course, it's all like this is the dynamic cutscenes or whatever. Oh, there's music. Jesus Christ.
That music kicked in.
Oh, this guy, dude. You remember DJ Kubo? You know who this guy is?
Okay, bye.
No wonder I'm like, wait, why does she look like she's from... Oh, Bleach.
Oh, you.
Oh.
So that means we're gonna get a very strong-ass guy named Kiphachi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so...
That old man with a freaking 8-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there, look! There was Yoruichi.
Mm-hmm.
And then Soifang.
Soifan, yeah. Hey, Soifan is pretty hot.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, this music is very, like, old.
Yeah, it sounds like what, one of those 80s?
Yeah.
80s anime?
It is a pretty old series though. I'll give it that. I guess that's cool for anyone that likes Soccer Wars. I've always heard the name Soccer Wars, but I never like really look into it too much. But yeah, that's just me. Oh, anyway, so that was that. So yeah, so the last two is gonna be pretty fun. Michi here is the only one who played episode Arden for Final Fantasy 15. If anyone remembers that game.
Ooh.
What? We're talking about Arden?
Episode Arden.
Well, I didn't realize you skipped that pass.
We already talked about Nintendo with E3 stuff.
Oh. Yeah. Arden's... It's short.
Right.
It's short like every other DLC. It's under 2 hours, so I don't know if it's worth it straight off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
Fun to learn more about Arden's more tragic backstory. And wish that stuff was in the game.
Oh, boo-hoo, he's an asshole.
Also, there seems like there's a few concepts in the game that could have been in the game in that DLC. Like, you don't have a party, you're only Arden, but you summon... Well, spoiler if people haven't played it, even though I don't know how, not now. You have Ifrit, and you summon him for attacks, and then he does his stupid summon stuff at the end of the final boss fight, but Still, it seems like, wow, that would have been neater for summons instead of having them randomly show up when you're getting your ass kicked. Also, something neat just happened. Not much.
What? Sorry, you cut off.
Put it in this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was me cutting off because I was clicking so.
Okay.
I had to borrow it. I'm not good at doing two things at once. There's that. Joker's render's been showing off.
Uh-oh.
Good old Best Buy.
Thanks, Best Buy. Oh, you can't really see it, though. It's, like, pretty crappy.
It's crappy, but still.
It's something, yeah. That's really funny.
I mean, the most we saw of Joker was the 3 frames.
Yes.
On his back.
Yeah, when he's, like, landing down and stuff. Oh god, Mementos. Why it's gotta be Mementos? I mean, it's rumored for now, but the stage for Joker's like Mementos.
I hope that song's in there for battle music.
I kind of hope so too, honestly.
Yeah, I out of like a little bit of irony, but yeah, that'd be funny. But I hope that's not the main theme.
I think they'll do the popular shit.
Yeah, of course. Last surprise, that sort of thing. Whims of fate, maybe. But yeah, whatever. I was hoping it was Shibuya, but whatever. Whatever. It would have been so cool, but no. It's gotta be Mementos.
Yeah, hark this all this stuff. So we're on this tangent. I'll finish up Arden.
Huh?
You'll see that bit. Oh, the Persona app accidentally showed new art for Crow, but then they took it off very quickly. It was supposed to be for White's Day.
Yeah.
And the people are like, was that artwork supposed to be for when they mentioned more about Persona R? And I'm like, oops.
Oh, yeah.
Holding the sword. That's the one they put in, but that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
We can't see. It looks very much newer. I'm like, interesting. How do you fuck up?
Oh, okay, yeah, this is the entire tweet, I guess. But yeah. Well, that was a bit of a tangent, but yeah, so overall, Arden...
That was fun.
Yeah.
Short, fun. Don't know if it's worth its initial price. Maybe it'll go on sale.
Mm-hmm.
People still care about 15. Royal editions still exist. I still have to finish up 2 collaborations they did. Yeah, a while till I get to that, though. Well, one's in, like, Chapter 4, and I think the other one's Chapter 8, so maybe not too far. Also, the stuff you... Arden's clothes are weird, look weird on Noctis, but it just entertains me.
Oh, God.
And you get a stupidly overpowered blade that apparently hits for 328, and it's a great sword. But the first great sword you got in the game for pre-order was only 99 damage. I'm like, well, I think I've broken the game for a while. Oh well.
So,
like I said,
yeah.
Listen to Darren DePaul's voice in English, always fun. You get to yell at the gods. Also, it makes me curious, but it won't matter now, of where they would have went with DLC, because this DLC pegs, actually the gods are an asshole in 15. Like, Bahamut says, like, you guys cannot defy your fate. You do everything by will by the gods. I'm like, what? Bahamut seemed cool, and the gods seemed cool, but Bahamut, apparently he's like, nah, you suck. That's, like, a bit of spoiler, but yeah, he just says that, and I'm like, maybe if they did have a chance in the ending, maybe they'd show people going against fate. But who knows? Not gonna happen. Doesn't matter. Not getting episode Arnea. All I cared about was episode Arnea and Arden. And it's like, nah, you don't get those. Well, you get one, not the other. Anyways, on episode Arden, probably like 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, you said?
The scales. 7 out of 10 for me, actually.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fun to listen to it, though.
Yeah.
Just once again, 2 hours.
2 hours. Actually, we're reaching the 2 hours. Yeah, on this podcast, I think. But yeah, so let's conclude it with some Sekiro stuff. So I'm probably the only one who hasn't played Sekiro, but I'm gonna just let you guys go at it. So let me just get this question out of the way, because a lot of people ask this question. Is Sekiro Dark Souls at all?
Harder.
Harder. Oh, okay, that's interesting.
You do not have... I mean, there's iframes on your dodge, but it's not like Dark Souls iframes. Because I was like watching a video on Vate, a video of like stuff you should do, and actually it might be some good hints, so it should be fun.
I can't say shit because Sekiro is my first FromSoft game that I'm gonna play from start to finish.
You never play through Bloodborne? Shame.
I only watched lore vids and Max's playthrough and my boyfriend's playthrough.
Actually, okay, never mind, then that's fine. I'll give you an excuse. If you watch the lore and like Max and someone else playing it, sure, fine. Well, the Bloodborne hopefully one day gets a fucking 60 FPS version.
Oh, you don't want Bloodborne too?
I want Bloodborne too. No one. I'm so much on the happy that Bloodborne 2 could become more of a thing, but for now I'm gonna settle for Neo 2 still being real some point. Sekiro is also not Neo. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, you're right, because it's Code Vein.
Yeah.
What do you remember? I'm still waiting for that game. Shut up, Zoa.
But
Actually,
I like Sekiro so far. I mean, it gives me like anxiety and frustration, but once you find a way to beat those bosses, it feels good. Still don't know where the hell I'm going.
a slight map guide would have been nice. Just a tiny map.
The map will be DLC because remember it's made by Activision, so
It's published by Activision.
same thing.
The Japanese version isn't. I don't know if this game really.
Yeah,
I don't
Japanese.
know if there's really much setup for DLC. Really cut myself off there, but I don't know if there's actually much of a setup for DLC compared to like Dark Souls
Mhm.
and all that. I mean, if it is, then it's going to be threads of stuff we don't know in the game.
I'm sure there will be, to some degree at least.
I like how the man who's beaten the game with 4 different endings still has not said things.
Oh, you're done?
I'm good.
I beat the fuck out of that game.
Yeah, I kind of saw the last bits of it when you were streaming.
I beat it for the 4th time today.
Jesus.
I got the 4th ending, or I got my 4th ending, which is the return ending, or the true ending. And it made me say, what the fuck? I don't know if anyone will like that ending, honestly. But I could talk about the story after this. It was like the game is great. It's really fucking hard.
Yeah.
But after post No Game Plus or post first playthrough, it gets so much easier.
Does it?
Like, cause I could beat a playthrough in like 2 hours if I try really hard. Cause like there's the like, you know how he has the arm. Your character has the arm.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you know, like he's like looks like robotic and shit. Also, for those of you that don't know, this is Yoshimitsu's origin story, so now you know how he turned into a robot. I'm kidding. But you get the arm, and there's different like weapons for the arm. There's like spears, axes, shuriken, a flamethrower, a metal umbrella, like all this crazy shit. And if you get like all that stuff in the first playthrough, the second playthrough, you don't have to look for that stuff. Or the health upgrades, if you get all of them in the first playthrough, you don't have to look for that stuff. You can kind of just like go through and do whatever. So like then it's easier in that aspect. The bosses are still the same, and they're pretty fucking hard. You just need to like know their gimmick, honestly.
Mm.
Like the system is like, you know how the other FromSoft games have stamina? This game does not have stamina, but it has a posture bar. And the posture bar is based off of like your vitality. It regens if you have higher health and while you're guarding. You lower other enemies' posture bars by perfectly blocking, like just guarding, or a flawless block, or a perfect block, whatever. Right when they are about to strike you, so you deal more damage to them when you perfect deflect, and you build up less posture on yourself when you do that at the same time, and it works both ways. So it's like a really unique system that they came up with. And some enemies are like, there's like posture based enemies where you actually kill them through posture. Cause like there's enemy health bars. You can kill an enemy at like 80% health. Because you played around the posture system the right way. Which I think is really unique. It kind of seems cheesy because like, wow, his health was like, he was like full health. How'd you kill him? But you're using the system to your advantage. You're fighting the boss or the enemy how they're meant to be fought. But like regardless of that, there's enemies that like that regen their posture like really fast. There's like really fucked up enemies they have to kill through HP.
Ooh.
You have to hit them one time, run around, wait for that one move that they do that's punishable. Hit them the one time because that's all you have. That's all the time you have for.
Yeah.
Like there's those kinds of enemies. There's gang fights, which is basically there's like a main enemy, and all of a sudden some motherfucker comes in to fuck up your day.
Like the monkey?
Yes, like the monkey.
Oh, is this the spoilers?
Yes, this is that's kind of a spoiler, but you'll probably not remember. Because you'll be in the moment of the fight. Every boss fight, you're kind of in the moment. And you're just fighting it.
Yeah. I mean, some boss fight took me like maybe over 30 tries to finally understand their gimmick.
Yeah, there's like a lot of that. You have to like understand. There's kind of like a rock paper scissors system.
Mm-hmm.
There's different attacks. There's regular attacks, there's sweeps, and then there's thrusts.
Yep.
Like thrusts and sweeps, they're unblockable. Thrusts for certain enemies can be perfectly deflected, but for bosses, they're unblockable. So you have to dodge them basically. I feel like the sweeps, it's a sweep. So what's the saying? Sweep the leg. You gotta jump it.
I thought for the thrusting, you can just do the
Yes, and for thrusts, you could either dodge to the side, like laterally, or you could use what's called a Makiri counter, which you can unlock early in the game, which deals a lot of posture damage.
Mm-hmm.
And for like the sweep, if you jump a sweep, you could like jump attack them, or you could jump and I call it the Goomba tech. You can jump on top of their head, and it deals a decent amount of posture damage. It varies for enemies. Some enemies it deals like a fucking 20% or whatever. And then there's like blocking. So you have to actually react to these three different things. Do I have to block this? Do I have to sweep this? Or have to dodge this or Mercury counter this. And some enemies have all three, or some enemies only have one, or some enemies have two, or some enemies have two that look the exact same and you have to guess. Which I fucking hate because Final Boss kind of has that. So I hope you have fun with that, Michi and Zawarudo. I got to deal with it 3 times.
All I know is that I'm at a temple. That's all I know where I'm at.
You'll like that area. You won't.
I don't like it. There's too many small peoples running around and angry monks.
They're just praying. Just don't bug them while they're praying. Story wise, without giving too much spoiler, it's a FromSoft game that has a story that's not super vague. Like the other games, like Dark Souls, Bloodborne. Like, I know it's wrong of me to call it vague, but it's like how would you explain it? Those games have really good story. Like, it's really interesting and all that. But they don't straight out tell it, you know? There's not like dialogue between characters and like understanding their background type stuff. You kind of just find out about it as you play. This actually has like a story played out for you. Like, you know your objective. Like, you're trying to you start out trying to save your lord, your master, your fucking RG and all that shit. So later on it becomes different. There's like plot twists. There's like, I have to fight you, or you're on this side, or you're fucking him and not me. There's like nah. There's like all it's like very like laid out for you story, and it's easy to understand.
So you don't have to like look into it as much as you would with like Bloodborne and Dark Souls, correct? Like,
yeah,
you don't have to like look it up on like the wiki to like completely understand what's going on.
Yeah, because like even if you go through like like say you watched Max's, I think he did like a whole like a lore playthrough or whatever, and he like explained like all that stuff. Like, say you watched that, and Max is pretty good about it, explaining that kind of stuff. You're still like, what the fuck? Like, that's how what I call vague those stories are. This one, really good.
Okay, so it's
easy to understand.
Less mysterious. I think it's probably the better word for it. Okay.
Yeah, like, they don't just feed it to you, you know?
Yeah.
But this one, it doesn't. It kind of has some of the elements of the story telling that Dark Souls has, but not as significant, you know? The game's fucking hard, dude.
Yeah.
First playthrough, man. I wanted to cry on some bosses. I can only imagine how mad Todd got. Has gotten on some bosses.
How, I don't know if you already explained the gameplay, but let's just get this question out of the way. How's the gameplay? Like, how does it feel? And like, you know, responsiveness and stuff like that, like controls, that basic stuff.
It feels great. Like, there's some points in the game, like, obviously you have to play out some fights a specific way, but there are some points where you could just be a meathead and smash the attack button, and like still look cool doing it. And
so there's some cool shit that you can do, right? Like, there's some cool moves, whatever.
Yeah, there's like cool moves. You unlock skills where you could like just do some fucking nutty shit, like throw kicks in the air or kill someone while they're in midair.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like, of course, the mechanics of the game applied to certain situations, like the air assassination. Like someone has to be in the air, you have to jump up and hit them. There's a reversal that I won't explain, but it's really fucking cool, and it's used on certain enemies, and it's pretty easy to do. It's like, it's pretty plain and simple how you do all the things that the game lets you do. The movement is great. There's no double jump, but there's like a wall jump. You could jump off people's heads. So I'm sure Chris loves that, enemy step and stuff. Because he lives and dies by enemy step on Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm.
That's me in Sekiro. Something that I think, like, if you haven't played the game yet, but you have played other FromSoft games like Dark Souls, don't play Sekiro like Dark Souls. You will die a lot. Because the roll, or the dodge, is not invincible.
There's some iframes, it's just not as much.
It's not really even that it has iframes. It's that the dodge is pretty fast. It's pretty fast. So you're dodging moves that track you up to a certain point. Like someone's doing like a downward slash with their sword, like a dunk. It tracks. It tracks you up to a certain point, and that's when it stops and is about to hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And if you dodge at that point, you're in the clear. So there's a point where you feel like, damn, I need to like have skill to play this, or know the timing. Like I won't say that I'm very skilled at the game, but I've played the game so much. I beat 4 playthroughs.
Mm.
That I understand the timings and the movesets of enemies to the point where I could like dodge all their shit some of the time, because my reactions are getting kind of bad. I'm old.
Mm.
Though I think I am the youngest in here. But you're all old too.
Yeah.
How dare you, sir?
How old are you, Zawarudo?
Old enough to buy a beer?
Gosh.
I'm in my late 20s.
Oh, we're all in our late 20s. But I think I'm still young.
I mean, I'll be 29 in a couple months.
Same.
So you are
I am the youngest.
You are the youngest.
But yeah, you need to react to certain things. Is what I'm getting at.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think the game's really good. I wouldn't say it's my game of the year. I think DMC5 takes that spot.
Right.
But playing this game has my opinion of how good DMC5 is a little bit shaken. Like, if someone were to ask me in like a couple of months, like, what's your favorite game you played this year? I would say DMC5. I'll probably say it like that.
Mm-hmm.
I would like, wait, did I really like it that much? Like, that's how good Sekiro is. And I thought DMC5 was great.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like, I don't know. Play the game, everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else wanted to like share their first impressions so far or thoughts?
Did at the beginning. That's why I wanted to go before Faka. Faka's like beat the shit out of the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need 2
Then
trophies.
I will not make. Then I will not make fun of him after he beats Devil May Cry's. If he beats Bloody Palace, and I hear the words "bored" because MK11 should be out by then. In between MK11 and another game that he'd want to play, I might hear the word "bored" again.
Oh yeah, we'll do our best to make that Let's Play happen, I guess, with the story mode.
Oh boy.
Hey man, at least you'll get some ramen or something. I don't know.
That's true. The ramen is pretty good. My favorite, honestly.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for Sekiro, right? Final thoughts? Anything
Play
like
the
that?
game.
Yeah, play the
It's
game.
hard. You might cry.
I guess
I almost have.
if anyone likes a challenge, I guess the point being is, yeah, you know, it's that kind of game. Very challenging, but rewarding, would you say?
It's very rewarding.
Yeah. All right. So there you go.
To
Challenging.
give like a,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, but to give like a basic idea of how hard it is. Prior to playing Sekiro, I actually just finished my Dante Must Die run of DMC5. I had an easier time in Dante Must Die
Wow. Okay.
on my first playthrough, and the later playthroughs, it was like I'm doing 2-hour runs, you know, beating the game. First playthrough though, whew, man.
I'm still on my first playthrough, and I had to cheese some of the bosses. Like, I know your attacks, but no, I'm gonna wait for that.
But I ain't fucking with them.
Yeah, like as you said, wait for that one attack for them to whiff it and then punish them, and then
That's-
rinse and repeat.
That's a part of the game, man.
Yep. You could play the game your way in this game.
That kind of game. So that's pretty much it on Sekiro and everything else. And that is pretty much wraps it up for this episode of the Hypecast, the 83rd one. So if anyone has any comments or anything like that, let me know down below.
Time we come back, I will play so much DLC again and updates and stuff. It's not even funny. And we'll know the release date of Borderlands 3 already,
Yes, definitely.
which is weird. Very weird, because like a lot of people thought it'd just be in development, but nope, he's gonna say release date on the 3rd. And I'll be playing a Dragon Ball card game on the Switch.
Yeah. Oh.
Hopefully digital.
One more thing, I almost forgot. The picture we're looking at here is supposedly the controller for the PS5. That's. I almost forgot to mention this one.
That's bullshit.
That's what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like
Bullshit. Yeah.
Ugly.
I mean, obviously the people who are listening can't see it, but yeah. I'll try to leave a link of the picture in the description below so you guys can see it. But yeah, pretty bulky. It's got a screen on it, and it's got a little charging cable right there. So
The D-pad looks nice.
yeah, it does.
It looks good for fighting games.
Yeah, until you start feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, that's
break your D-pad.
that is it for reels now. Leave any comments below, feel free, and don't forget to check us out on Spotify, iTunes, and of course YouTube and SoundCloud. Can't forget that. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it for the 83rd episode of the Hypecast. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back in another 2 weeks, bi-weekly, and till then, we'll see you later.
Bye.